Hi everybody, welcome to YS Kong Driving. And before we start anything, let me introduce you to Shasha.
Hi guys!
Okay, just in case you didn't know, Shasha also has her own YouTube channel. So please do like and subscribe. But the name is a little bit long for me and it's very early in the morning. So can you please spell it for us?
Okay, it's S-Y-A-S-Y-A-H-I-E-R-A.
Yeah, okay, you're going to break it up into 3 parts. Shasha Hira. Okay, welcome to the channel and welcome to our adventure for the day. And what are we going to do today? We are going on a camping and fishing trip to Ulu Slim. We actually have another person who is joining us along the way. He is a professional rally driver from China. And right now, we have to load up the truck.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Oh, it has soft opening.
Come,
nice.
Let's load this one up first.
All right.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, good morning, Malai Jong.
Yeah, gentlemen, good morning, good morning.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay, Uncle. So, where are we going today?
Oh, the place we are going is a very popular camping spot and four-wheel drive. People like to come there. It's a place called Kampung Ulu Slim.
Oh.
Yeah, so there are some camping grounds there and also some very nice streams.
YS,
Yeah.
why the car is very quiet?
Oh yes, yeah. This one is actually this is a JMC and it is made in China, but it's got a very good heritage. The engine comes from Ford. It's a Puma engine. It's 2 liter and 141 PS and 340 Newton meters of torque. So you notice it's very quiet, right? And that's because it's got an 8-speed ZF gearbox. So the ZF gearbox is from Germany, engine is from Ford, and then the four-wheel drive system is a Bob Warner, also from Europe. So this car may be from China, but all the things that are in it come from all over the place. So they have put together a very good package to give you this vehicle.
The interior is not bad. I can see there's card slots here. You have 2 cards and then knobs on for the air conditioning system.
Yeah, it's a single zone aircon.
Single zone. And yeah, here's a USB port here. USB A1. In terms of storage, not bad. You have one arm storage and then storage box. Here's for you to put your phone, your cup, and then this one you put coins and keys. Oh, and Uncle, the screen.
Yeah.
How big it is?
This 8-inch. Okay, so we've turned off the road and we are on the B road heading towards Kampung Ulu Slim. So it's going to get a bit curvy now, and we get a chance to check out the suspension and the comfort.
Let's see.
Yeah, we are going through some rumble strips, so a bit noisy, but here we go. And I'll just check out the cornering.
Yeah. The winding road style.
Yes, my favorite.
Yay!
Okay, so you notice the gearing is still quite good. It's still very, very silent. And let's check out the handling. Okay, so look at this corner. Actually,
how do you feel, Uncle, the handling?
very good, very impressive. I'm quite surprised. But then nowadays, car design is like very seamless, you know. You see a car that's good, you buy one, take it back, open it up and see what it's like. So this 8-speed gearbox from ZF gives it the flexibility, and look, it's got pedal shifters. So you see, immediately you're on manual gear,
Okay, so let's use those.
yeah, so you can play with it. The suspension is double wishbone in the front, and also leaf springs at the back lah. They need to have leaf springs and a live axle because they need to carry the payload. And from what I see in the leaflet, it can carry up to 850 kilos of payload, which is not bad.
A lot of sharp corners here.
Yes, the tires are 16-inch. Some people may not like the fact that they're 16-inch, but if you are trying to replace them, then you'll appreciate it a lot. You know why? Because 16-inch tires are a lot cheaper than 18.
So that means for maintenance?
Yeah, it should be a lot lower.
Lower in price.
Because the tire cost itself is low, and the brakes are actually very surprisingly very high spec for a truck, because I think this is one of the very few trucks that comes with ventilated discs in the front and back. So most of the trucks we know have drum brakes, right? So this one has got disc brakes and they're ventilated and all around. So this is one spec that is really above the others.
How about the fuel consumption?
Actually, I haven't done a test, but the leaflet says 7.8 liters per 100 kilometers. And judging by the engine RPM that we are going at, and also the fact that it's got an 8-speed gearbox, I think it is very possible to get this type of fuel consumption. You can notice we are going at about 60 now on this winding road, but the engine is going only very slow RPM. Yeah, we go about 1,000, a little bit over 1,300 RPM. And we are not in top gear, but you can hear that it's very nice and smooth. So engine is not straining, and therefore fuel consumption should be very good. So did you bring the jangkol not? Malay Chong? You need the jangkol no to go inside the jungle?
No need.
No need lah. You need a jangkol and an umbrella.
No need.
Why?
Just hide.
Fishing man, where got time to take the umbrella?
Actually, the umbrella is not for me.
Oh.
Umbrella is for Shasha. So when in the jungle, you carry the umbrella and you carry the jangkol. Then you go and you use the jangkol where you need to use it. Then you take the umbrella, open.
I think I know what you mean.
Alright guys, to get to our place for fishing, we have to cross this little river. Here we go. So we are in 4-wheel drive flow, just to make sure we have enough traction to get through this river. So going through all this rough road is not about bashing your way through, no. It's about getting through it safely without damaging the vehicle. So this one has got a very good 4-wheel drive system by Warner, and there's also a differential lock at the back to make sure you got traction. See how smoothly we have done. Okay, let's continue. But Shasha, would you like to drive?
Oh, really? Okay, can.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay, let's change driver. Okay, let's go.
Alright. So it's okay, 4H.
Yeah, it's on 4H now, so you're good.
Okay.
Yes, you're on drive.
Right. Are you okay, Uncle Malachong?
I scared. I can feel you drive very good.
Thank
Not
you.
you're very good, the car is very good.
Okay.
Is this your first time driving off-road?
Yes.
Really? Wow!
Thank you, Uncle, for giving me the opportunity.
Yeah, man.
With this car, yeah, it's I would say it's not hard. It's not
Yeah.
hard. Yeah. Because it's an auto, so
Yeah, auto, there was a time when people said all trucks must be manual, but actually I was one of the early ones who took an auto truck off-road, and I said it's just as good. In fact, it's easier to drive than a manual. Yeah.
So girls, you can drive a truck too.
Yeah, man.
No excuse.
Yeah. And Shasha is so small and she can drive the truck.
Yeah, I can consider as petite. I'm just 151 cm.
Oops.
I can drive a truck.
Now the whole world knows.
Okay, from a petite perspective. That's a good one.
Okay guys, we are here.
Yeah!
Finally.
Alright, let's go unpack the car. So nice, right?
Yeah.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Cheers! Cheers!
Where's the beer?
So uncle, what's next? Since we already set up everything.
Actually, I'm enjoying myself, but Malai Chong, have you checked the river? Got fish or
Yes.
not? Got fish or not?
Got 水鱼
What is sui? Water fish.
fish. Yes.
My favorite fish is kembung. You think you can get kembung here or not?
Maybe can buy in pasar after that put here.
Oh yeah. Okay, I put the fire.
Yeah.
Wow, this is the life, man. I'm really enjoying myself sitting here, enjoying this nightlife. This kind of nightlife kind of appeals to me, huh? So, how do you guys feel, man?
I love it. I very enjoy the natural.
Yeah, me too. This is the kind of nightlife that I would prefer. And I've never expected that I'll be having this kind of activity with you guys. Because I just got to know you. And I knew you from your YouTube channel. And from there, after I subscribed, then only I know that you were actually a racer and a rally driver. So, and you were active in the motorsport industry. So I was wondering, how do you actually started that journey in motorsport?
Oh, actually, I'm still on the same journey. Because if you look at my YouTube, it's got to do with cars and trucks. If you look at my rallying, it was something to do with cars, you know, and my racing was also cars. So my whole life has been very boring. It's all about cars.
No, that's your passion.
Yes, but because I like speed, and I also believe that if you want to do something, you got to do it well. So when I wanted to go racing, I wanted to be a good racing driver. And in order to be a good racing driver, you need to learn all about what racing is all about. I learned about lines, I learned about racecraft. In fact, my good friend Eric Wee, who is now passed on, he taught me how to overtake another car when you have a car of the same power going through racing, because in the early days of my racing it was series production racing, and when the cars are all the same, you need to have a bit of a strategy or racecraft, and that's how I learned how to become a good driver. So when I became a rally driver, I also had to learn how to drive on dirt, because driving on dirt is different from driving on track. On dirt, there is no steering. So I love the days of the rear wheel drive. So what you have to do is you actually have to use the tail to steer the car. So we learn how to shift the weight and how to do the shuffle. So you see, like in the rally movies and the videos, the car will kind of like do this pendulum, and actually what it's doing is actually using the back to swing the car so that it turns, because you cannot steer, you get a lot of understeer. So you have to learn about driving. And then of course as you age, so as I age, I became a motoring writer. So I could write and share, because somebody told me, YS, you must share your knowledge with the people of the world. So sharing is very important to me, because I need to leave behind legacy so that people will remember me for what I am, and I also have a personal mission to sort of like make the world a better place for drivers. So the best way is to share it through words, and then after a while I found out that people don't like to read anymore. So it's become more visual, and with video and YouTube, it looked like the natural way to go into doing what I want to do with and doing what I love to do. So that's how I got into this YouTubing, and it's actually all the same journey, and I'm trying to carry on while I still can, you know. And to me, I don't know how long I can do this, but as long as I can do it, I'm happy.
Well, age is just a number.
Yeah, that's what they say, but actually as you age, I have actually become slower than I used to be. And you try to deny it, but it's true, your reactions are slightly slower.
Yeah.
But because of constant practice and constantly being in it, you still manage to be a bit faster than the average. And as long as you keep on doing it, then it's okay. You must be sharp. But I think there will come a time when I will realize, okay, I cannot do this anymore. I hope it's not tomorrow. So every day is a bonus, you know. And because I love motorsport, I went into this. And then after motorsport is into YouTubing. And you know what they say about old race and rally drivers? They never die, they just go and become YouTubers. And on that subject, Malai Chong here, you know, he rallies overseas in China, and because of the COVID-19 situations, he has not been able to rally for about 2-3 years, but I know he did take part in a rally here a couple of months ago. And now I'm happy to say that he's also starting his YouTube channel. So it proves my story.
So what's your YouTube channel? Maybe you can share.
Now I start to learn from YS. He teach me a lot because I'm the newcomer for the YouTube channel, YouTuber. So I want to learn a lot. Because when I want to share to people to know how to drive, the road is very tough, how to charge the corner. I don't want to teach people how to race an illegal race on the tough road. Just want to how to drive the safe on the tough road. This I want to do. So I really thank you for the YS. Teach me a lot.
That's a great initiative from both of you. Yeah. So I know that you love cars so much. It's like a never-ending love to cars. So what do you think about trucks? What are your thoughts on it?
Well, we are here on the truck adventure, right? Well, to me, anything on 4 wheels is fun, and a truck has got its proper place. Actually, I got to thank my friend from Sarawak who introduced me to truck for the first time, and that was about 15 years ago. So I went on a 4-wheel drive trip with him in a truck, and that's when I learned to like trucks. I always thought that they were very slow vehicles, but over time the trucks have actually become very, very powerful, and right now the trucks have become more like cars. You know, they're so car-like. So you drove the car today, right? Or oops, you drove the truck today, right? And you found it.
His love for cars.
Yeah, and you found it so easy, right? And actually, this and you mentioned about the steering wheel having just 2 spokes. Actually, this is a very rare thing, you know.
Oh.
And then this truck itself has got 4 disc brakes, ventilated front and back. That's something that you don't see very often in a truck. So trucks have become very much like cars, but they always remain trucks because they have high ground clearance. They're very versatile vehicles that can go everywhere that no other car can go, and then it can carry. Now they have this double cab thing, so the interior is like a car, but you have this deck at the back, and we carry all our camping equipment here. So it's very versatile, and just as we should be versatile in life, you know. So a truck represents something that can do everything. It can drive on the road, it can climb up the mountain, go down into the valley, go into the jungle, go into the city. And that's what we must be like. We must be versatile too. And to me, that is one of life's lessons, that you can do anything you want to do. And I think this is something I like to do, lor.
Okay, so we shall see the next activity doing this again. We shall see that.
Yep, definitely. So, are we on again?
Yes.
Yes.